Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Tampa Bay Lightning BGM. We're having some problems here. We're 16, 12, and 7. It doesn't seem that bad, but right now we are on the outside of the playoffs looking in, and that does not bode well with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually change things around a little bit here. I'm going to switch Yakupov and Marleau and see if adding Marleau to that top line can help him, and see if adding Yakupov to that second line will help him as well. So 386 overalls on that second line. Jarrett Stoll has dropped to an 80 overall, so that's not my favorite result right there. 76 faceoffs for Adam Ernie. I mean, he could play the center. And Marleau, has he had better faceoffs than Scheifele? Yeah, he did have better faceoffs than Scheifele. That's crazy. But anyway, I mean, that's the only thing I'm going to change for now. We'll see if that helps. I don't know if that's going to help anyway. I mean, Yakupov's having a great year, which is why I'm hoping that he'll have an influence. So I don't think we're going to be sending anyone to the All-Star game this year by the way things are working. We got one more month left, and then we're going to take a look at reviewing the stats and stuff like that. So here's Nashville. Oh, 4-1 loss right off the bat. Come on, guys. I challenge you. Only 3 losses in this month. Only 3. There's 2. I take it back. That one was in overtime, though, so that doesn't count. That doesn't count. So we're still only at 1. But jump back on it. Wow, Washington went on a little hot streak, eh? 22, 12, and 4 now. They're doing well. A 4-3 win. Nice to see. I'm only going to give this a month. If this doesn't pick up or, you know, see some kind of an increase, I'll switch it back to Yakupov on that top line. Oh, a 5-0 win. Yakupov's still producing, though. He's got 3 assists so far this month. And we got Boston up next. A 4-0 win. Okay, Jonathan Quick's finally doing his job. Yakupov got another assist in that game. Drouin now has 17 goals. I know this is the lineup everybody wanted me to use in the first place, but I don't like playing players like Marleau way out of his position. It ends up with him dragging down the top line there. Oh, there's our second loss. We were scouting defense, and we were scouting it where in WHL? So we've got 3 top 10 players there. One of them's 4 stars, so we know that. We got 3 first-round players here, so let's scout that for a month. Okay, let's keep our sim going. We went up to the game here just after Edmonton. Here's New Jersey. Come on, guys. They're 28, 11, and 3. We can beat these guys. I believe in you. They're strong, but we can beat them. Yes, a 4-1 win. Yakupov. Yes, another win. Drouin gets his 20th goal in that game, I think. I think that was 20 for him there. Or if it was in it was either Montreal or New Jersey. Pittsburgh up next. Pittsburgh's struggling to score. I mean, they don't even have Stamkos up there as one of their leading scorers. They're 17, 23, and 4. But, guys, don't take them lightly. You got to kill him here still. Come on. Oh, we lost. I blinked for a second. I wasn't paying attention to see exactly what we got there. It was a 7-4 loss. I thought I saw 7. Ugh, that's gross. So that's 3 losses in that month. We can't lose another one here. All right, Boston. We already did it once. We can do it again. Come on. Oh, my God. 8-3 loss. Yakupov and Drouin are producing like crazy, but where's Crosby? Where the hell is Sidney Crosby in this situation? All right. I don't know if we're not going to the All-Star game, so I'm not going to bother stopping the sim. This sucks. This sucks. After winning the Stanley Cup, we made a big gamble trading away that player. No, I don't want to do that, sim. We made a big gamble trading away Kucherov, and I don't know if it's going to pay off. I thought maybe we had the best lineup we could have had. That offensive prowess. There's a 4-2 win. Maybe in the future we can go back to San Jose and pick up Kucherov again. I don't know. And, okay, we finished off with 2 wins. That's not bad. I'm happy about that. Yakupov having a great year right now with 35 assists. First off, goals against and save percentage. We are up there 5th for both of those categories. We're not up there for points. Edmonton having a great year, it looks like. We are up there for assists. Yakupov's got 35, so he is close. We're not up there for goals. Look who's leading the league in goals, guys. Nikita Kucherov playing in San Jose. I think we made a mistake. I really do. And what else? He's also got 53 points, and we're nowhere to be seen. Team standings, we've moved into 3rd, so we are in the playoff picture right now, but I wouldn't count ourselves in there yet. I mean, if you take a look at the Metropolitan Division, our top team, Ottawa in the Atlantic, is tied with their 4th place team. So that is not a strong division we're in at the moment. Stats Central, we'll do team standings first. I changed, did best lines on a couple things. Goals for per game were 21st. Goals against were 6th. That dropped a bit. Our power play is 13.3. That's horrible. Our penalty kill is 23rd. Oh my God. You know what? I just want to get out of this year. Player stats, Let's see how Yakupov... Last time we checked, which was 2 months ago, Yakupov was at 24 points in 24 games. Now he's got 35 assists. How many goals does he have on top of that? I'll be interested to see. Alright, so points. Yakupov's got 49 points in 47 games. He's doing great. And then Jonathan Drouin's got 45 points in 47 games. And Crosby's got 43 points in 47 games. So everybody's producing there. How's our boy doing? Where is he? Marlowe? Oh my god, he's gotten 3 points in 2 months. He's 84 overall now, so he's gone up a little bit. So he's not so bad. Anybody else go up overall? I don't think so. Everybody looks still pretty much the same. What's Drouin shooting? Yeah, like he's the better shooter for sure. 87, 84 for Marlowe. Byron Hutchinson, how's he doing for plus minus? Only plus 3 this year. Last year, what was he? Plus 31. What a year for Byron. Anyway, there seems to be having some problems, and I really can't tell you what it is right now. I wouldn't even know. So, you know what? We finished the month with a couple wins there after 2 huge losses. We had a pretty successful month besides those big ones. So let's do another sim. Let's go to the first against LA. We got Winnipeg up next. We made a big deal with them, remember? Winnipeg. We made the deal for Scheifele, Evander Kane, and Byron Hutchinson. And we gave up some players in that trade to them, like Victor Hedman. There's a 5-1 win over the Winnipeg Jets. If there's any doubt of who came up on top on that one. Anaheim, a 4-3 loss in overtime, so we take away a point. Drouin's at 24 goals. He needs to pick it up, though. Oh, a 3-1 loss. Oh, I might have to stop this if we lose this one more time. Oh, 6-2. Okay, hold on. Yakupov, 36 assists. Drouin, 25. Yakupov's plus minus is 33. He's having a great year. He's going to go up in overall so high. No matter what line I'm playing Yakupov on, he's just ripping her. No, he's 37. Nashville. I probably couldn't trade him away if I wanted to. Let's scout. No, we didn't scout the DEL. I hate this fucking system, man. It's ridiculous. We scouted defense, and we were scouting the OHL. Oh, Bennett! Okay, hold on. We're going to scout that for another month. 4.5 green stars as it stands now. Somebody said when it goes white, that's it. That's what you know his overall is. You're 100% positive on it at that point. All right, Nashville. They're a strong team. And a 3-1 loss. Yeah, to a team that's that strong, you're going to probably lose. All right, Ottawa's up next. They're in our division. These are crucial games for us. Back-to-backs. Let's beat them in both. There's a 4-2 win. One more game against them here. This is at their rink now. Come on, guys. Do it again. One more time. Those will be 2 huge wins for us. It'll mean so much if you guys can do this. Yes, a 3-1 win. Looks like Drouin and Yakupov were non-existent in that one. Edmonton up next. 30, 20, and 5. Some of the leading scorers in the NHL, and a 3-2 loss in overtime, though. So we managed to squeak a point out of that one. Yakupov and Drouin still not producing. There's a 5-2 win. There's Drouin scoring there. Yakupov's been on the ice for a couple goals against quite a bit now. 2.5 green star sniper. No, not really worth it. Pittsburgh in the shitter right now. I mean, if you think about it, we've got 28 wins and 28 losses on the year. The only reason why we're actually in the playoff picture at the moment is because we're actually lost 10 in overtime. There's a shutout, and Drouin gets his 29th goal, so he's picking up the pace. Yakupov's dying off a bit. I'm interested to see where Marlowe actually is. There's a 1-0 win. See how he's doing, because he must be producing now if Yakupov isn't a 3-2 loss in overtime. Another overtime loss. This is crazy. All right, so we finished that month. That one's done. Drouin has 30 goals. Yakupov has 36 assists. Goals against, yeah, Quick has moved up into 3rd for both of those categories. Points, Drouin is up there at 62 points, so he's having a great year now. He's got 30 goals and 32 assists. We're not up there for assists. We are up there for goals, so maybe we didn't... Well, I mean, Kucherov's got 30 goals too. But the fact of the matter is, before, Kucherov just wasn't producing for us, probably because Drouin and Crosby took over so much of the workload. We are at 71 points. That is good enough for 3rd, but again, we can't get comfortable here. We need to do another month of... Oh, it's the trade deadline. It's the trade deadline. Now, we've got a lot of cap space, but the problem with our team is we don't have much we want to get rid of. We don't have any wily vets that are on their way out. I mean, like Jarrett Stoll. But I guess I could play Adam Ernie there if I wanted to on that 3rd line, if we wanted to get somebody. But Jarrett Stoll's not going to yield much. I'm not going to make any trades this year. I'm going to stick it out and see how things go. We'll go to... You know what? I'll go to cancel. I'm going to do the trade block. I'm going to update it to whatever they suggest. Yes, commit to that. And we'll see what they say. Close that down. We'll sim up to the trade deadline, get it done. Because I don't think I have anything that I want to do. There's just nothing out there for me right now. There's a 5-2 win. We've had LA's numbers since we made that trade. There's Yakupov again. He finally got off that goal-scoring drought that he was having. Chicago now, before the last game before the trade deadline. We're at 31 wins at the moment. It doesn't look so bad when you look at that. Oh, but a 5-4 loss. Continue. That one was in regulation. So that's the first game in a while that we've lost in regulation. All right, let's go to trade negotiations. Let's see what's available. Vancouver is making a call to us. They want Nabokov in our second for Zach Dalpe and 2/3 from them. Zach Dalpe is a playmaking center, fourth line. It's never going to be anywhere. No, I don't see any reason to make that trade at all. Because I'm giving up my second in 2019. Now, Nabokov, what's your deal? 3 yellow stars. That's my enforcer that I picked up. No, I'm going to pick Nabokov. That's why everybody's after him. It's Nabokov, man. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so let's shut that down. Odds are we'll have another offer from Vancouver. Yeah. Oh, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's making an offer. They're third for Nabokov. Yeah, no, that's okay. Shut that down. I don't want to get rid of Nabokov. If he's valuable right now, that means that this is probably Nabokov too, Florida. Yep, Nabokov for a third. Nope. So he's going to have some value. That's a good sign when people are after players like that. That means Nabokov is worth something sometime. Nothing there. Continue. Oh, we got 2 trade proposals here. One from New York for Nabokov and a third. Until if I get a second offered to me for Nabokov, I might take it. My second Nabokov Lupul for. Why would I add one more player to this trade? It wasn't going before. That's brutal. Okay, so no, that's done. All right, so we're out of the trade deadline. We didn't do anything. It doesn't look like many players did anything either. Leo Komarov, he just literally got traded, and now he's being sent down. Komarov, no, I'm not going to pick you up. You're not worth it at all. So, no, you're lucky that you get to slip by. All right, so let's finish the month here. Go to Washington. We got Florida and then Boston. We need to reassess where we are as a team. We always end up losing after the trade deadline. Oh, never mind. When we make no trades, that's the way it seems to go anyway. Boston, they're a 500 team. There's a 3-2 win. Okay, Yakupov puts up his 40th assist of the year. He's having such a good year this year. It's unbelievable, the difference for him. And he's playing on the second line again. So I don't know. Yakupov might be your perennial second line elite player. Scouting assignment. We were scouting D in the OHL. And he doesn't look like he's a 4-star player anymore. So I'm going to not scout that. Anybody else anywhere that has some kind of trade value, or not trade value, some kind of high ranking in the draft. Oh, there's a top 10 here in the elite. So let's scout that for a month, because if he's ranking in a top 10 now, it's a pretty good sign. Washington, okay. So Dallas up next. Let's see how they're doing this year. 28, 30, and 7, so they're below 500, but it looks like Sagan's producing, and a 2-0 loss. Good God. Okay, so handed our 20th loss of the year. Come on, guys. 5-1 loss to Philly. Philly's a terrible team. That's embarrassing. All right, we got Carolina. If we lose this one, I got to stop the sim, because that's brutal. See how things go. Come on. Beat Carolina. You can do it, guys. Get back on top. There you go. 3-2 win. All right, there's Buffalo again. We've had a hard time with them, but we can do it. I believe in us. We can beat the Buffalo Sabres. Oh, my God. A 5-2 loss to Buffalo. And then we've got Vancouver up now. Oh, I got to stop the sim. This is getting bad. Okay, where are we right now? Tampa Bay standings. I want to look at standings. We're in 3rd in the division, so we're hanging on. I mean, judging by this, because of how bad Florida is, we'll actually make the playoffs, okay? If it continues. So I guess we're not in that much jeopardy because we currently have 81 points. So let's see how things go. Let's continue the month. I'm going to go to the Washington game. Okay, come on. Beat Anaheim. There you go. 5-4 win. Back on top. Yakupov now with 42 assists. We'll take a look at the stats at the end of this month because that will give us 2 months. Oh, you know what? That'll probably be almost the end of the year, so we'll just finish it up. But we'll do the whole year wrap up at the end of this video. Phoenix. 4-1 win over Phoenix. Yakupov now 44 assists on the year. Very good, Yaks. I don't know what Crosby's doing, but he's kind of like in both categories, so you don't see him because he's distributing very evenly. All right, there's Dallas. We lost 2-0 to them before. 5-0 win this time. Druin puts up his 36th goal. Yakupov puts up his 45th assist of the year. Evander Kane, man, he's taking a lot of penalties. 96 penalty minutes for him. Here's Florida. They're a terrible team. Come on, beat him. Keep him down in the dumps. There you go. 3-2 win. Zach Bogosian now 97 penalty minutes for himself. Jonathan Quick, 30 wins. All right, so that brings us to the Washington game. Where does that put us in the standings? I really want to quickly look. So we're in second in our division. We're definitely going to make the playoffs at this point. I mean, look at Detroit and Florida. The gap between Montreal, us, Ottawa, and then the rest of the division is phenomenal. And now we're keeping pace with some of the teams from the Metropolitan Division. We're back off from the Pacific and the Central, but you know what? New Jersey is the strong team of the year. Let's finish the year. I don't know how many games are left. We'll go a week at a time. That pretty much brings us to the end. Let's just go to the end. We'll see how things go here. Come on, guys. Let's close out strong here. I want to see 45 wins out of us this year. Come on, 45 would be really nice. The 2-1 loss, that was in regulation. Yakupov puts up his 47th assist. We're not going to get 50 goals from Druin this year. 4-2 win there over Minnesota. Toronto now. Come on, guys. 5-2 loss. We need 5 more wins. How many games do we have left? I think like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got 5 games left. Let's go to game at a time. Okay, we got New Jersey. They're a strong team. They're going to be a tough team to beat, but we have beat them already, so we can do it, guys. Come on. 4-1 loss. Let's do the scout assignment. So we can't get to 45 wins like I wanted. Defense. Not the OHL. Not the Q. Was it the United States? No, it was that weird one. It was not the Swiss. The Elite. There's a top 10 player in Cylinder. They've got him as a 4.5 green star at the moment. Now let's take a look at those forwards we were looking at. Where were they? Was it the WHL? 2 top 10s there. Oh, these are goalies. Forwards. 2 top 10s there. Nope. Was it Russia that had the player? There's a top 5 there. So he is a top 5. So let's scout that for another month. Let's find out what his deal is. He might actually be like an enforcer, which is why he's so low overall in his rating. Let's just sim to the end here. We're going to make the playoffs anyway. We're at 91 points. I wanted to get to 101. Oh, there's a win. Druin gets to 41 goals. Scheifele now up there with assists. 48 assists, so that second line seems to be producing too. A 5-2 win. Yakupov with 50 assists now. Very good year for Yakupov. We're going to do a year in review. We'll give everybody a rating at the end of this video. And that will wrap this one up. And then it'll be playoff time, guys. Again, it comes so quick, doesn't it? And, oh, I didn't even see if we won that one. We did win that one. So we only lost the one. Druin actually ended up with 46 goals. He might have actually won the trophy. He had a good run at the end. Jonathan Quick finished in 5th in both categories. Go over. Points. Looks like Druin and Crosby are both up there. Druin had 91 points this year. Kucherov had 94. Jonathan Quick had 34 wins, so he did finish in the top. So we didn't finish too bad, actually, you know, when you think about it. I mean, that's 99 points. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And Crosby just a shade under a point per game, and he actually increased his production from last year, which is crazy. Druin is about the same, I think. Goals, yeah, Druin ended up tying with Nikita Kucherov for the most goals in the league at 46. So that is still good. And Scheifele is up there for assists. Yakupov's not far back, I know that. We won our division, so that means we're going to actually be playing Carolina from the looks of things, because they'll cross over. The Islanders will get their game in the Metropolitan Division, and Carolina will cross over. That means Florida and Toronto are both out, even though they made a pretty good push at the end, just not enough to cut it. On the other side, it looks like it's going to be San Jose, Edmonton, Calgary, Anaheim on the one side, and then Nashville, Colorado, St. Louis, and Phoenix on the other. Chicago, Winnipeg, Dallas, Minnesota, Vancouver, and Los Angeles are all out on that side. Let's take a look. We'll do a year in review. Let's do a team year in review. See how things went. We finished in 6th in the league. What an improvement for us. Goals for per game, 9th, so that did go up quite a bit. We're nowhere in near the realm that was the New York Islanders. Goals against per game were 3rd, so we were shutting things down defensively. That is good to see. Our power play was abysmal, 16%. Our penalty kill, 82%. We're middle of the pack. We scored a lot of shorthanded goals. We're actually tied for 2nd with shorthanded goals, so that's good too. All right, let's take a look at players. player stats. Let's see how everybody did. I know that Yakupov's going to have a great year. I think he put up about 70. I mean, he put up 71 points last year. I'm thinking he's putting about 75 to 76, maybe even 77 points this year. I mean, we just didn't see him in the top because of that. 77 points. There he is right there on top. That is his best year he's ever had. So that is good for Yakupov. I mean, he put up 50 assists and he scored 27 goals. Yakupov is a consistent mid to high 20 goal scorer. That is something that's hard to find. Scheifele, 73 points this year. It's obviously not as good as that first year before we got him. But again, consistency, consistency, consistency. That's him playing the second line. He's going to max out. He's going to be a second line player for us. I'm sorry he didn't get to be any better. But if you've got a second line player producing like that, that's nasty. That's a force to be reckoned with. Evander Kane had 44 points. Now, he's producing like a second line player, not like a sniper, though. He might be on the way out. We might try to find something a little bit better. Dougie Hamilton had 35 points. He is our highest scoring defenseman. Zach Bogosian close behind him at a 32. That is a bit of an increase since last year, and that's a drop for Hamilton. D'Angelo, though, 30 points for him in his first NHL campaign. He might even take home Rookie of the Year honors with that performance. Stanley Morrow had 26 points. He's 85 overall. He's on fire right now in terms of overall. He's climbing like crazy. He went up 2 overall over the season. And I don't see where passing, his shots, his slap shot actually went up a bit. Defensive awareness went up. Offensive awareness didn't. So, but he's still what a fast player. Jeez, what's he even for hitting? Average. He's not great. Adam Ernie, he's still an 83 overall. Jarrett Stoll, an 80 overall. Justin Schultz, still an 87. He had 23 points this year. That's a drop for him. Kirby Reichel, he had 22 points, 84 overall for him. That's not his best year. Definitely not. I mean, that's actually his second worst year that he had with us. Ty McGinn, 11 points. Byron Hutchinson only had 11 points. That's tied with his rookie campaign, which is not good enough for me. Chad LaRose, 8 points. And Karan. Wait, actually, Hutchinson, I got to judge him on plus-minus because he had 19. So he had almost identical the year to this first NHL. He just had fewer penalty minutes. Actually had a goal this year. That's the difference there. 1 goal, 10 assists. So yeah, that's not bad. I'm not too upset about it. Let's take a look at our goaltending. Jonathan Quick had a 2.29 goals against average. A save percentage, 9.235. And a 9.190 for Anders Nielsen is not bad. He also had a total number of 10 shutouts, Jonathan Quick did. That's crazy. Crazy numbers, guys. Alright, now that the season's done and we've gone through that, I want to quickly do a GM tracker upgrade. We can upgrade our assistant coach. Should we do that? Let's do that. It doesn't really matter to us anyway. Let's see who we're going to be playing in the first round of the playoffs. The New York Islanders, who actually are a really high-scoring team. Not many GMs in the NHL ever make it to star status, but you can count yourself in that elite now. You are doing all the right things since you became a veteran GM 24 months ago. Keep it up. You'll need to bring your best skills forward to earn that legendary GM status. Stop the simulation. Alright guys, you've done what I asked and earned 44 wins for the Tampa Bay Lightning organization this year. I'll be expecting a bit more out of you next year, but I'm sure you'll deliver. Keep it up. You wanted me to reach the Eastern Conference Finals or something like that, so that's what we're going to do for you. Anyway guys, when we come back, it's playoff time. So until next time, I'm Target Audience. You guys have a good one.